Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Long time no see. It's been a while since I've streamed. Hope you guys have been good recently. I can stream again. I have lots of time now. So, expect more streams. Expect more streams. So I'm kind of excited about that. Mostly just because I have a lot of free time now. So I hope you guys like my streams. If you do, stop by. I'm excited to be streaming more. There's a lot of games I want to play. I'll be making more videos too. Hopefully. Yes. I'm a little rusty, as you can tell, but today we're doing some tier lists, which reminds me I forgot to update the scroll text, so to debrief, or I don't really know what that word means. We're doing Overwatch tier lists, maybe some other ones. But my plan today is Overwatch tier list. I have a few preloaded. How have I been? I've been good. I've been good. Things have been pretty good for me, thankfully. And I'm really excited to be back. Hope you've been well, Deadpool. Thanks so much for stopping by. Got a lot of stuff happening. Just before the stream, I was talking with my buddies about some big things that we're planning, so more time, more things are gonna happen, so hope you guys are excited for that. But I'm just kind of stalling for a little bit in case anyone else is gonna stop by. But I guess we can get started. We're gonna start with, I think I minimized the tab. There it is. Okay, we have a general tier list here, with all, this is the most updated one I could find because it has Venture on it. Oh yeah, I wanted to put a text box so that people who drop in can know what we're ranking. So I was gonna start with characters. I've done Overwatch tier lists before, and I don't remember what I did last time, but we're gonna do a few with this tier list. So we're gonna start out with characters. My general opinion of the characters. Irregardless of their gameplay. Their gameplay mechanics. And then afterwards, after that, we'll do... I'm a Zen main, if you guys have watched my streams. I'm a Zen main, so after that we're gonna do my reaction to seeing this each character on the other team, and how I feel about it when I see them. Some of you guys might know, because I have some strong feelings, so you guys might already know some answers to that one. But let's start with just general opinions of characters, ranking, general opinions. And of course we gotta have my font. We're not using Arial. Where is it? My epic cool font. There it is. Okay. We'll put this at the bottom. Okay, so this is gonna be what... Okay, let me swap these so that I do not have to be looking over at my other monitor all the time. Alright, so Alright. General opinions. So this is... Oh, by the way, guys, I'm eating right now, so... I'm gonna be munching. Having some pizza. But yeah, so... These are my general opinions of the characters. Like, this includes their design, their lore, just their character traits, voice, how much I like them, in the most general sense of the word. So, I usually like to redo the categories whenever I do tier lists, because ranking them this way kind of makes it seem too objective for my liking. So we're gonna go absolute best baby girl for the S tier. And then we're gonna do I love them. I like them. No strong feelings. Will I be nice to Doom? Well, you just have to watch and find out, I guess. No strong feelings. Not huge fan. Let's add another one below. Let's make this blue. And this is gonna be I abhor them. Okay. So we have ultra best, like but not ultra favorite, like, don't care, don't like, hate. Okay. So, let's start with Anna. After I take a bite of my pizza. Nom nom nom. Okay. Anna. I'm gonna put Anna here. I'm a big fan of Anna. I think... So again, this is not taking their gameplay into account. This is just like them as a character. Like if Overwatch was not a video game. Okay, so Anna. I like Anna because she's... I feel like she's the perfect balance of like a mature personality, but still not too uptight. Like, she's kind of funny, she's kind of silly. And then she's also got a really nice, deep lore bond with Farah and like Ryan and like these other characters. She has strong lore, strong connections, strong personality. I really, really like Anna. I like her voice too. I think she's very charming. Okay. This is not in alphabetical order, I guess. Okay. Next up is Baptiste. So I don't... Okay, I'm trying really hard to not let my gaming opinion influence my choices here, because I don't like Baptiste as a player, but Baptiste as a character is a little bit weak, I think. Like, I think the only lore... We do have a handful of lore about him. I don't really have a strong opinion about Baptiste. Because I know he's related to Malga. Him and Malga have got something fruity going on, I think. But otherwise, not much substance there. I don't think his personality is the most strongest. So I'm gonna put him there. No strong feelings. Brig. Brig also doesn't have much... Brig doesn't have much lore. She's kind of just Torbjorn's kid. I don't know if she's been through anything. Hi, Twig. Welcome. I like Brig, though. I like her voice. I think she's also a good balance of like silly but not like too silly. I like Brig. I think she's just like a charming young lady. I like her voice lines about like pie or whatever. I think she feels the most like a real person, I think. She's just like a normal person, but she's charming and cute. I like her a lot. Iyari. I really like Iyari. She's not like on the same level as Anna, but I definitely really like Iyari. I think her design is like really, really nice, really cool. I like her voice. Her lore is a little bit... Her lore is like really intense, which I like. Or I guess I mean to say that her like personality is a little flat. Like she's kind of one note at the moment. But I feel like she has so much potential, and I really like thinking about the kind of potential that she has, right? Because it's kind of like Hanzo, where like she went through this really awful event in her life and she's like super depressed, right? But she has like room to grow and like learn to like appreciate things or like grow a little bit more with each day, I guess. I feel like I really like that, where she can like pull herself out of that hole. I think that's a really nice storyline for her to have, even though I'm kind of making that up, but that's how I think of her. Hi Naka, hello. Kiriko. Okay, I like Kiriko. I'm gonna put her there. I like Kiriko. I like her character, and I like her like story. Like she protects her town from the evil guys, right? But I do agree that her voice is annoying. But she has her moments, I think. I think her cinematic was really, really good. Like S tier, top tier cinematic. Her design, I think, could be a little better. But I like Kiriko. I have her Nendoroid, so she's definitely up there. I don't know how loud my eating noises are for you guys. Hopefully it's not too gross. Let me know if it is and I'll mute when I eat. Alright. But yeah, welcome in, guys. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. We're ranking Overwatch characters based on my general opinion of them, irrespective of their, like, not considering their gameplay abilities or anything relating to gameplay. Just like their personality, looks, lore, design, etc. So this is purely my own opinions. Life Weaver. I'm gonna put him here because I really like him, but not as much as these two, I think. I like Life Weaver. I like him more than Baptiste, but I think that I feel like we haven't seen any of him. Like, like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know anything about him. I guess they just came out with like a story about him recently with him and Symmetra, but I think he just doesn't really interest me that much because he's all about like science and stuff. I'm not really a sciencey person, so I don't really care to like look into his backstory, or I don't really care to read that new lore or whatever. I don't know. He's just not that interesting to me. Lucio. I gotta put Lucio pretty high up. I don't know. He's definitely going in one of these two. I'm a big fan of Lucio. I like how he's like a light-hearted character. Just like it feels like such a contrast from so much of the other Overwatch characters. I don't know. I'm gonna put him there. I think Lucio's really, really cool. He's just like a cool guy. Like, I would love to hang out with Lucio. He's so chill. He's like a cool guy. He's not super like energetic or anything. He's got like a cool voice, cool skins. Makes music. He's talented. I'd hang out with Lucio. He's in my dream blunt rotation. Okay, next, Mercy. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I gotta put Mercy there. I think the Mercy that I like is one that I made up in my head. Like, Mercy's voice lines make her seem like she's kind of vindictive and like kind of like she's a doctor, but she's like mean to people, which doesn't vibe with me. Like, I feel like she's the kind of doctor who will like I know her lore and stuff, but I feel like she would like, I don't know, she would like be like really sweet to you and like help you when you're sick and then charge you $20,000, right? Like, I think she's just kind of like, my idea of her is that she's not really genuinely a good person. And I don't really vibe with that. Like, I don't know, she just seems kind of mean sometimes, which, like, when she has such a cutesy, like, girly vibe, like, they're trying to make her all cutesy and girly, and then she's, like, actually, like, mean and rude towards people, like, that puts a horrible taste in my mouth. Like, the thing that comes to mind is, like, Junkrat, like, the interaction she has with Junkrat where she's, like, refuses to help him or something. I think that's pretty awful. But yeah, I don't know. And they try to make Mercy all, like, cutesy and sweet, but I don't know. She's just, like, she's kind of like a middle-aged woman, so I've never really thought of her as, like, cutesy little kitty baby girl. She's like a grown woman, you know? But yeah, I don't really like Mercy that much. The version of Mercy that I like, I think, is a totally different one that I made up in my head. Moira. I really like Moira. I think, like, I know she can be pretty cringy at times, but I really like her character. I really like that she is like a perfect opposite to Mercy. Except she's a little stronger than Mercy because she treats kind of everyone the same. Plus she's evil, so that makes her cooler, obviously. I really like her design. I like how she's not afraid of anyone, and she's like really headstrong and doesn't really take orders from people, and she's really like doesn't matter who is criticizing her, she's just like, I could kill you in like 2 seconds, like, I don't even care. Like, I don't know, she's definitely a little cringy at times, but I really like her a lot. I think she's so badass and like really, really cool. Zen! You already know how I feel about Zen, bro. He's going in absolute best baby girl tier. Because Zen is my little baby girl. I like Zen because, not just because he's a robot, but that is a big factor. I like Zen because he's kind of cryptic, I guess. And his morals aren't like straightforward. And I think that all the interactions he has with the other characters are very like he's not trying to be your friend, you know? Like, he obviously wants to be nice and like polite and stuff, but he's not really trying to be like cool or friendly or trying to be like the best in the group, I guess. He's just like, he's a nice, like, I don't know. he's like nice, he's a quiet person, he's thoughtful, like contemplative. I love the smart ones, you know? So, he appeals to me a lot because of that. He's kind of funny sometimes too. Like, he'll be a little sassy sometimes without being outwardly mean. I just love him, dude, and his story is like so good. Like, I kind of like how it's shrouded in mystery, or it's like he has interactions where he says stuff where, oh, I don't, what did you do before the crisis? And then he gives a different answer to everyone. And then Ramatra's like, you wouldn't tell me either. Like, it's shrouded in mystery, and I really like that. I don't know. Like, it makes you think he had some kind of dark past or something, or it could have totally been something totally mundane. There's something I really like about it. Ash? Okay, I'm swayed heavily by Ash's design because I really like her design. I'm gonna put Ash there because I feel like one of her only character traits is that she has like a grudge against Cass, which is a little bit of a shallow like personality. I love her relationship with Bob though. Like, Bob is just like her bestie, like her, you know, bodyguard, like that interaction she has with Diva, where Diva's like, ooh, who's that cute guy in the picture? And she's like, oh, Bob, I'll tell him you said hi. Like, she's so fond of Bob. Like, I don't know, I love that relationship. Like, she's this, like, badass, doesn't take nothing from no one type lady. And then she just has Bob, you know, her big robot friend who just hangs out with her. I think that's so funny. Bastion, my boy Bastion, he's just so cute. I love Bastion. He goes like boop 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 boop. He's so cute. I really admire how they managed to make such a depth, like deep character without even like having him say any words. They give him so much personality and he doesn't even speak. And that's amazing, I think. He's like a curious, kind of sweet person who doesn't really hold a grudge. I really like how he was in the like cinematics, in the PvE cinematics from recently, like the Null Sector ones. I really liked how they had him in the one that he appeared in. And he's just so sweet. I absolutely love Bastion. Cassidy. I like Cassidy more than Ash, even though Cassidy doesn't really have that much depth to him either. He has a little bit more because obviously he's been around since like the beginning. I really like how what was I gonna say? He was in Blackwatch. That was part of his lore. He's just kind of, I don't know, I really like the ones who are just kind of chill at the same time, like Anna and Zed and Bastion. He's just kind of there. I like his voice. Gotta love Matt Mercer. His design's pretty strong. I would love like a mixture between his Overwatch 1 and 2 design, because I like the beard. I like the full beard and mustache. But I kind of like the first design is a little more rustic. There's not much to say about Cass. I don't know, I just kind of like him. Echo. I do like Echo, but I'm gonna put Echo there. Echo's another one that's just kind of bland. She's meant to be like that, because that's like what she is, but I've heard online, I don't know if this is what the creators intended, but I heard that she isn't actually sentient, she just kind of pretends to be, because like Zen and Bastion and Ramatra are like sentient, but Echo is just like Chat GPT in it, you know? Like she's just kind of saying what you would want her to say, like as a person, and not actually saying things based on how she feels. But that's like the whole AI thing that I won't get into, but the whole thing where it's like AI can never be conscious because it's always just saying what you want it to say. Something like that. I don't know. Don't take my word on that. But yeah, Echo's just kind of a thing. I don't know. Gangu. I'm a big fan of Gangu. I almost want to put him up here because I really like him. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of Genji. I like his story a lot. I like his personality. I like his look. I think his look is really cool. And just like I think his lore, his and Hanzo's is like one of the strongest in the whole entire franchise. The whole entire like story, like his is so strong. It's really like powerful and intense. And everyone involved in it makes like their actions, I won't say make sense, but they fit with the story and to keep it consistent. Genji is just so cool. Cyber Ninja, obviously. Really cool. But I think his voice is also really nice. I think it's really nice of him to... Nice is like a weak word, but it's really admirable that he forgives his brother, first of all. Or at least in Overwatch 2, he's beginning to forgive his brother and comfort him about what happened. Even though technically Genji is the victim. I think it's really noble of him to recognize that the action hurt his brother a lot also. Because I think in Overwatch 1, I wasn't there for this, but from what I remember, like, they had a really tumultuous, bad relationship, which of course is understandable. But that's just like, in Overwatch 2, they're mending it, you know? They're like coming together and realizing that this was not easy for either of them. And it's really interesting. I'm a really big fan of that kind of bond. I think that's really powerful. You don't see that a lot in media. Okay, Diva. I'm gonna put Diva there. Because I like how she's like a gamer girl. And like kind of badass with all that. But she's not very interesting to me. I think it's cool how she's like an idol almost, where she's like ultra popular girl, and she flies mechs and destroys the robots and all of that. But at the same time, she's just kind of a normal person. Like, she doesn't have a very interesting backstory as far as I know. She's not particularly unique, I think. Her voice can definitely be annoying at times. I think her Overwatch 1 design is a little bit stronger than her Overwatch 2 design. But yeah, I don't really like the ponytail, the new ponytail, but I don't dislike Diva. But I don't know, I don't feel strongly about her. Hanzo, I gotta put Hanzo up with Gangu. Kind of the same thing. I'd put him a little bit below Gangu, because Genji looks really cool and has an epic, awesome, neon green design aesthetic, and Hanzo's just like dressed in clothing. But, you know, it's just that whole story, the whole saga between these two that I really, really like. I don't know if there's much else to say about him. I like how he's... like, he's going through it right now. As of Overwatch 2, he's going through it. Junkrat. Okay, I don't like playing against Junkrat in the game, but as a character, I don't hate him. I think he's kind of like a silly, goofy guy. I would put him below all those other ones that I have in this rank. But I don't really mind him as a character. I think it's cute how he's like partners in crime with Roadhog. And he just wants to like blow stuff up and like hang out and like steal treasure and stuff. He's just this silly, goofy guy doing crimes and like blowing stuff up. Can't fault a guy for doing that. Mei, I love Mei. She's a little cutie pie. Her glasses. I remember when the Overwatch beta first came out, like the first version ever of Overwatch. She's like in there, she was one of the characters, and as soon as I saw her, I was like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. What a cute, adorable character. I love her. She's so cute, her voice is cute, her accent, stuff she says, she's a little scientist lady. She's gone through some stuff. I mean, watching all your friends die and being the only one left alone in the middle of like Antarctica is pretty intense. But you know, she's still cheerful, happy, hopeful. She got through it. Strong little lady. I like her. I like Mei. Farah. Farah's a little two-dimensional for me. Like, I feel like she doesn't have much going on. I like her... I like the complex relationship between her and Anna, her mom. But otherwise, I don't know. She doesn't... I feel like she doesn't have much going on. She doesn't have a very... She doesn't have the most established character, and I think what I have heard of her is just kind of not very interesting. But I do like her design a lot. I like her vibes. Her vibes. I like her voice. But yeah, there's not much to say about her, I think. Reaper-chan! My little Reaper-chan! I'm gonna put Reaper there. He's just a classic character, you know? Classic Overwatch character. I think he's so goofy, how he's all dark and serious, but his voice is so goofy. He's such a little weirdo. This pizza is so greasy. Mmm. I love Reaper-chan. I like how he's got this rivalry with and history with 76. Really classic Overwatch guy. Gabriel Reyes. He's just kind of funny. I don't know. There's something charming about that. He's got a funny design too, with the claws. How he just like throws shotguns on the ground. I can't help it. He's just so classic. I can't not put him up there. Soj. Soj is like another one of those kind of normal characters. She's just normal. She's just a person, just a woman, Canadian woman. Same kind of deal as Baptiste, where like she has history that's kind of interesting, but otherwise not really much there. Her design's a little boring. She's cool, nice personality, I don't mind her, but nothing really sticks out to me. Soldier is another one of those classic Overwatch. He is the Overwatch, you know? I feel like Soldier is like one of those characters who is Overwatch. He's the Overwatch man. I don't know. I like his design. I like his old man beard. And the scar. I love characters with scars. I think those are some of the best designs if it has like scars. He's got a cool voice. He's got an interesting personality. He's serious. He's kind of stuck in his ways. Like, there's development to be had. He's just so classic. He's such a classic character, you know? Okay. Sombra. I like Sombra. I like her. I think her cinematics are all bangers. I think it's interesting how she's not one note. Like, they could have made her one note, but they didn't. Like, I enjoy the fact that she does things for her own self. Like, she acts in her own self-interest and, like, goes along with whatever mission if it aligns with her own self-interests. I think that's really interesting. I don't know if there's much other characters in Overwatch that do that. She's also just cool. She's just a cool lady. Symmetra. Okay, so if you guys know me, you might know I have a little bit of a grudge against Symmetra. But listen. Listen. Okay, I hate Symmetra like 70% because of her gameplay. Like, the gameplay is the thing that makes me not like her. But that's not what this tier list is about, okay? That's not what we're ranking here. We are ranking, like, the character, not the gameplay, as much as that influences my opinion of Symmetra. Okay, I'm gonna try to be impartial to that. You know, not think of her for her annoying ass gameplay. It's so hard. It's so hard. Okay. I think it's interesting how she, despite the evil organization she is from, she is kind of pulling away from that. Like, she's learning how to be a more thoughtful person. Because, you know, Vishkar and like Lucio has like they have like a thing going on where Lucio really hates them, like they're evil, you know. And I think Symmetra... I'm mostly thinking of this plot point where she learns from visiting, like, the monastery with Zen and, like, having an interaction there that makes her, like, kind of think about things. I think that's a really interesting plot point. How she's kind of realizing that what she's doing isn't particularly the best option. I like that growth. I think she's kind of pretty. I like a couple of her skins. It's so hard to think about her without thinking about the gameplay. Because she's so annoying to play against. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Maya. I appreciate that. Don't worry, I know what you want to hear, and I agree. In advance. I'm gonna put Symmetra here. Because I really like how she's growing. Like, there's character growth kind of built into her. Especially as she reconnects with Lifeweaver, who is, like, ultra good, right? He's like a force of good. Left Vishkar to like protect a technology that he wants to be used solely for good. So she's kind of starting to lean away from this evil corporation, which I think is really powerful, especially for someone who is really set in their ways. Torbjorn. I don't know. He's just kind of a guy. I think it's funny how attached he is to his turrets. It's admirable that he kind of adopted Bastion. But he's just... I don't know. I don't really have a huge... affinity for him, I guess. He's just kind of there. Tracer, another character who's the Overwatch. Despite that, I'm gonna put Tracer a little bit lower. Because, well, she's British, but also her voice is kind of annoying. She's kind of not the most in-depth of characters. I don't know, she's just kind of not... Her story isn't dramatic enough for me. So I'm gonna put her there. Venture! I am a big Venture head. I love Venture. I think Venture's design is so cool. I love their voice. I love, like... I love the way they act. I love, like... I don't know. They're just so cool. Like... I just really like Venture. We don't even know anything about them. But they're just so cool. I don't know, their design is so nice. I love the neck tattoos and the piercings and the chipped teeth. They've got so many little elements that just make them so special. I love their vibe, personality, voice. I love it. I love them so much. Widow. I've taken a liking to Widow recently. Widow would be put a little bit... She's not baby girl to me. Actually, I'm reconsidering now. There's something about Widow that I just really, really like. I don't know. I really, really, really like Widow. I'm actually gonna put Widow up here. I'm a huge fan of Widow. it's just, it's so tragic. Her story is so tragic. Like, I don't know, it's so depressing. I really like Widow, yeah. I do want to put her that high, I think. There or the one below it, because as goofy as I think French as a language is, I think it suits her well. I think it's really, I really like how tragic she is. She's just like perfect tragedy. And it's kind of badass. I like her design a lot. Even though she's very sexy, and I'm not really into the sexy designs very much. I kind of like it. I think her story is that she got brainwashed and then killed her own husband or something like that. Like, how awful is that? I just really like Widow. Just like a sniper, like, as a profession is just really cool also. Mr. Fist. I don't really know. He's definitely, like, in this half. I know you're biting your nails over there, Nimbus. I'm gonna put him there. Because obviously he's evil, so that puts him a little bit higher. Because the evil people are cool. In fiction. At the same time, I feel like we don't know anything about him, but I think that's a little bit on purpose, I think. But he seems a little bit one note, right? Like, he's just evil because he's evil, you know? He's just evil for evil's sake. Because he wants to, like, cause chaos or whatever. But, like, I wish there was a little bit more to that. Like, I wish he had, like, a real motivation. I think his design is really cool. I think his voice is cool. I like him in the cinematics. But other than that, not much else. So I'm gonna put him there. Junker Queen. I think she'd go, like, right here, like, between these two tiers. Junker Queen. I think she's really funny. She's definitely, like, a comic relief character. She's really funny, badass. But she's not really my type of character. I don't know. I'm gonna put her here. She's like higher though than the other people in that category. I think she's really funny, and I think that's the main draw. She's really funny and like a meathead, you know, like she's doesn't know anything. She just knows how to swing an axe at people, which is admirable. For sure. She's cool, she's strong, muscly woman. But not much else going for her, TBH. Okay, Mauga. I really like Mauga's personality. I really liked him in that one cinematic with Sombra and Reaper, like the most recent one. He's kind of like the same kind of thing as Sombra, where he just like does things for himself. We don't really know much about him though, because he's super new still. But I like him. I like Mauga. Big guy, huge dude. built like a big thing. I don't know. He's just like a big guy. I don't know. Something about that. I like that. I don't know. He's just a big dude, you know? Right? you know? He's got black and white hair, so obviously that gets points with me. Yeah, well, you know, you get it. Yeah, probably. Okay, Orisa. I've talked about Orisa, how she's just kind of a thing. She's just not really, she's like Echo. Not really much personality. She's just kind of a machine who does stuff. Ramatra, we're here, Maya. Mr. Ramatra. Ramatra is probably one of my favorite characters in anything ever. Like, I gotta put him next to Zen though. Can't separate them. I am a huge Ramatra head. I love him. He's cool. He's a big guy. He's built really cool. His design is like banger awesome, really epic. Big ol' robot. I like the hair. I like the face. Really badass. Leader, evil. So cool. So cool. I love that thing. That big giant robot. He's got his punchies. He's got his staff. He can like transform mid-battle. So cool. So cool. Such an awesome character. He's got backstory. He's got lore. He's got an epic voice. I absolutely love him. So interesting. I love the relationship that he has with Zen. You know, they're close even despite their differences. They're so, like, attached to each other. They have a lot of memories together. I really, really like that. That's such a nice thing. Like, even if it's not like a romantic thing, I just like the closeness that they have despite their differences. I think that is such a good thing. Like, that's such a nice relationship to have. Okay. Mr. Reinhardt. Reinhardt is kind of another one of those Overwatch guys. Really, really classic Overwatch character. I love his Overwatch 2 design. I love the big bushy beard and the man bun and the giant scar over his face. It's so cool. I think he's really, really cool. He's another big dude. He's strong. He's protective. He's kind of silly, goofy, funny. Lot to like. He's very, very likable. Why Diva so low? I put her there because I feel like she does, or I like characters really majorly based on like their lore. And maybe I just don't know much about Diva's lore, but I feel like her lore isn't that strong. But I do like her personality and how I like her Overwatch 1 design. I like how she's like a badass, like idol gamer girl, Dorito munchin thing, gremlin. But I don't know, I just don't have like strong feelings towards her, like, because she's kind of lacking in some story. But I don't dislike her. I definitely don't dislike her. Lore-wise, yeah. The ones at the top, aside from Venture, I guess, are mostly there because of their lore and their story and relationships with other characters. Venture, I just think, is a funny little creature. Mr. Hog. I kind of like Hog. I'm kind of a Hog fan. Every time I see Zen, I think of you. I want you to know that. I appreciate that. I'm a big Zen lover. I feel like there aren't enough Zen lovers in the world. I'm a huge Zen head. I love my robot fella. I am the Zen main. I'm satisfied with the amount of robots in Baby Girl. Love Zen because of me, as you should. I'm glad I'm spreading the word of Zen appreciation around here. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Okay, Mr. Hog. Okay, Hog is another one of those characters where I'm not a fan of the gameplay. I don't appreciate being hooked from across the entire map. I do not think his hook should be able to reach across the entire capture point. But that's besides the point. This is not about the gameplay. I've taken a liking to Hog pretty recently. I think his design is really cool. I love the like mask. I really like I think about the interaction a lot where Kiriko's like, I like your mask, dude. And then he just doesn't reply and she says, I said I like your mask. And he's like, okay. Just doesn't say anything else. He's just a cool dude. I don't know. I like him. I have a jacket that has Hog's tattoo on the back that I like. I think he's cool. He's another big dude. You already know I love the guys who are built like that. Big dudes. I don't know. I feel like they have such presence, which I like. Okay, Sigma. Mr. Guy with his toes out. This one's tricky because Sigma has a lot of really strong lore, but I'm just not really partial to him. I think his lore is really strong, and he's got a cool personality, he's got a lot of personality. He deals with space and gravity and stuff, which is really, really cool, but I don't know, he's just not really my type of character. He's definitely tragic, and a lot of stuff I've said about other characters, but I don't know, I'm just not very attached to Sigma as a character. Maybe I need to watch the cinematic again or something. But he's a character that I like playing with in the game. I have nothing against him, he's just, I don't know, I'm just not, I don't know why, I'm just not partial to him. Maybe because he's got his feet out. Winton. Mr. Winton. Monkey. I'm gonna put him here. He's funny. He's just like a big old monkey guy, I don't know, he's just a gorilla. He's silly. I like how he's really awkward, and just kind of a guy, like a nice guy. But he's just like a gorilla, which is so goofy. I love how you can have like Genji and Hanzo, like these brothers who like went through this intense life event where like Hanzo like killed Genji, and then like now Genji's like forgiving him or helping him through, like they're helping each other kind of through the trauma. And in the same exact game you have like just like a big monkey guy who likes eating peanut butter. He's just monkey, I don't know, he's monkey. They should add more monkey characters. They should add like an actual monkey. Like he's like a gorilla, right? They should add a monkey that like can like I don't know, eat banana or something. That's the only thing monkeys do, they eat banana. I don't know, he's monkey. There's not much else to say. Mr. Hammond. Hamster. I like Hamster. It's kind of the same as Monkey, where he's just like a guy, he's just like an animal. I think it's funny how the ball talks for him. He's got personality too. It's the same kind of thing with Bastion where he's like, he doesn't speak, but he has personality anyway. He's just a funny little guy. And then Czar. Czar is tricky because I really like her, I really like her as a person. But as a character, she's a little weak. But I'm gonna put her there. Just because big Russian lady appeals to me. I don't really... I think she does have lore, but I don't really know it. She's just like big, strong Russian lady, you know? It could crush you like a soda can under her finger. I don't know. That appeals to me. Her design's pretty cool, too. She needs better skins, though. Every skin she gets is just a recolor. But yeah. So there's my... As a character, I do not hate anyone. If this was gameplay, if this was based on gameplay, things would be different. Things would be very, very different. But yeah. There's my tier list on just as a character, how much I like them. If I could, I would add more tiers. I guess I could, but just to keep things simple. If I were to add like 5 more tiers, it would be a lot more accurate. But this is pretty close. Yeah. My tier list. I feel like this is not the most popular tier list. Like, these are not the most popular opinions in the fandom, definitely. Especially putting Mercy so low, because I know people love... I think people hate her, actually. But yeah, there's my tier list. We've been going for an hour already, dang! Shee! Haven't even ate any of my wings yet. Okay, but let's take a little break from this one. I have 2 more. Let's do... I'm interested in this one. This is Overwatch ships, because I did say that in my tweet that we were gonna look at some ships. I feel like a lot of these are kind of like not... They're just because the characters exist and not because they're like real ships. But I'll, let's do it. Let's do at least a handful of them. Okay, how far do they go on these? Or how recent is this? Is there... They've got all the classic ones. I think this is just Overwatch 1 characters. Bob? Bob is on here. What the hell? Actually, maybe we won't do this. This is just kind of the main Overwatch 1 characters. There's no Ramatra or any of the new ones. I don't even know if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. I have this one where it's like their skins, and that one might be interesting, I think, but there's a lot of them, so... I guess a lot of them are like variations. These are like every single skin. But I feel like this would be interesting. I was thinking maybe I could like open up thoughts and onions on Divatra. Not my ultra bestest ship. Just because I really like Zen and Ram, but I think it's really strong. I definitely see the appeal and I definitely like it a lot. I think they do work well together. Just because of the nature of like how they are, of like what they are as characters, and I think they do look cute together. But I kind of... They don't, you know, they don't interact at all in in the game, so I really don't know how they would actually be. But yeah, I don't dislike it. Okay, so what do you guys think? Do you guys want to see the skins, or should we just do the tier list we did before, but with like my opinions on like my thoughts as I see them on the enemy team as a Zen player? I don't know what you guys might be more interested to hear. Skins or enemy status. There's so many skins. Oh my god. Interested to see... I don't know, because I don't even play a handful of these characters, so I don't even know. I feel like I haven't seen a lot of these. And it's gonna take a long time to go through these. Let's do... we could probably just do Zen skins. I think these are in chronological order, though. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's just do... I think this would be more interesting. Isn't there like a reset? Here we go. Okay, so this is gonna be ranking enemy team fighting. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. Okay, so S tier will be S tier will be easy oh gosh, formatting. No worries. Like, I don't really care to see him on the enemy team. Not a huge threat. You know, I'm not upset. Like, I don't know if there's any characters that I'd be happy to see on the enemy team. Because, you know, they're the enemy. Doesn't matter who it is, I might get rolled anyway. So easy peasy, no worries. I'm not stressing. I'm thinking this is just kind of gonna be a normal game, you know. Next tier will be not excited. So it'll be like, it's like, that's unfortunate. You know, like, oh, I'm not looking forward to this game. Next one will be this is awful. I don't want them here. This next one's gonna be they will target me. I hate this. This is a separate tier because sometimes characters are not fun to go against, but other times, being a Zen main, there are characters who will make me just playing the game normally a what's Herculean task. Let's see, and then the last one will be closing the game. This close to closing the game. I don't know, I feel like this is a pretty down, like pretty low one, but well, we can adjust it. Anna, I'm not really concerned about Ana as a Zen player. We'll put her there. Because, you know, as a support, as a Zen, there's not really anything I can do against Ana except target her. She stands still a lot, so it's kind of easy to hit her. Yeah, no worries. I'm not tripping. Baptiste is almost an just because Baptiste has so many escapes, like you could, like, Baptiste could be out of position, like, by himself, and you could be like, ooh, absolute perfect opportunity, and then freaking, like, boom, immortality field, boom, self-heal, boom, frog jump. Like, bro, stop. He has so many, like, ways out, or it's like you could be getting an easy kill on someone else and then boom, immortality field. Like, not fun. I'm not excited to go against the Baptiste. Brig. A good Brig is pretty oppressive, but generally Brig is not a huge concern for me. You know, I'm not going into people's backlines, so Brig isn't a huge threat to me. She can definitely be a little bit annoying if I'm trying to get some damage in. But otherwise, I've never really thought of Brig as a huge threat. Iyari, easy peasy. I can just destroy the pylon, no worries. Kiriko... I don't know. Kiriko's I don't really... Kiriko doesn't go for me, usually. That's the main thing. Like, if a Kiriko... I don't really ever... I feel like I never see Kiriko in games that she is in as a Zen player. Like, she's kind of divey, right? But she's not... She doesn't dive me, I guess. I don't know. I've never really had a concern about a Kiriko on the enemy team. Lifeweaver, not the most excited, because he's another character that has a lot of outs. Like, you can just go up on a pedal and then I can't reach him. I have no vertical mobility, so there's no chance I'm getting him after he gets up on that pedal. You can, like, yoink someone. Like, if someone's in our backline fighting me or something for whatever reason, like, I could get that kill, but nope, he can just yoink someone out. And then I can't do anything about it. Lifeweaver's a little annoying. I don't know if I spoke those words correctly, but I'm not excited to see a Lifeweaver who does his job. Lucio... I don't really mind Lucio, but I'm gonna put him here, just... I don't know, because I can't hit him, and he can be pretty annoying at times, you know, as a projectile. It's gonna be really hard to hit a Lucio. But, not that bad. I'm actually gonna put him here. Mercy... I think I'm gonna put her there, but I don't know. Usually it's not that bad. Because I think nowadays Mercy's not as strong as she used to be, where she could, like, out-heal someone who's about to die and totally, like, ruin your kill. Nowadays I don't think she's as strong, like, she can't do that very effectively anymore. She's pretty hard to hit, though, and she's, like, a high-priority target. Where it's like we could be losing the whole freaking game because nobody's killing the Mercy and she's getting all her reses and nobody's looking at the Mercy enough and I can't hit her because I'm a freaking projectile and she's always moving around everywhere. I think that's the only thing, is that really, really good Mercy on the enemy team when you're on a team that does not look at her. So that's why I'd put her there. Moira... I don't usually have a problem with Moira. She can be annoying at times, but it's like, whatever. Enemy Zen. Enemy Zen. No worries. I'm excited to go against other Zens. Because, I'm gonna actually make another tier. I'm going to make a tier... let's freaking do this. And I'm gonna put Zen up there. Because I am excited to go up against the enemy Zen. Because then we can have a battle, you know? It can be like, who's the better Zen? Which is always exciting, you know? No escape, you know? Nothing to save you unless your teammates decide to look at you, for once. Only double Zen battle, Zen diff, you know? And of course, whenever I get bested by a Zen, I gotta say, you know, well played, enemy Zen. I respect the other Zen players. I'm excited for Zen battle. I enjoy Zen battle. Ash, not excited, because she's all the way up there and I can't get up there. She's all the way on the high ground, and if I want to get to the high ground, I gotta like spend like a whole minute like going, like floating up the stairs, you know, going around the whole little building, going up all the stairs, and then I gotta hope she doesn't notice me, and then I volley, and then I'm so nervous that I hit the wall next to her. So not a fan of Ash. She's always on the high ground, I can't get up there. Bastion... I don't know. I feel like I've never really been up against a really good Bastion. Bastion's kind of easy to go against, though. Because he doesn't usually do... I don't know. I feel like I've never had a problem with a Bastion. But I feel like a good Bastion that really focuses on supports could absolutely, like, make my day really bad. But, I don't know. I've never gone up against a particularly difficult Bastion, I feel. Maybe I have and I just don't remember, but... Bastion is not a concern for me. Cassidy... I'm gonna put him there, because even though he's not a huge... Like, he doesn't target me very much, he's still kind of annoying. Like... I feel like every cast that I've gone up against can, like, hit their shots insanely well and just, like, destroy my refrigerator hitbox. So pretty annoying cast. I don't know. Echo, not a concern for me. Echo can definitely be annoying, and I definitely can't hit her, but... I'll put her there, actually. It's the same kind of thing with Mercy, where it's like, not really a huge threat most of the time, but it's so hard to hit her. Genji... I'm gonna put Genji there. Because, like, I feel like the only people who play Genji are, like, really good Genjis. But the main thing I think about Genji, actually, rather than that, is that they combo. You know, that's how you Genji, you combo. And so when a Genji freaking dives me, I'm at half health, and he freaking triple combos me before I can even think about what's happening. That's pretty annoying. Plus the deflect. It's so bad. The deflect. Like, I could be, like, volleying, and the balls have left my hands, and then he deflects, and like, I hate that. Like, I could have already made the volley, and then he deflects. Like, I can't even not do it. Hanzo... Not excited because Hanzo's not easy to play against. He's just kind of annoying. Junkrat. Not excited. I don't hate Junkrat as much as I used to, because he's just like, I don't know. He's just, I've kind of learned to avoid it, I think. But like, the Junkrats that can do like a combo, like an instant, like, delete all your HP combo is awful. May, I don't really care about. She would have to get close to me, and that's, I'm in the back line, you know, not really a huge thing. Pharah, this close to closing the game, because Pharah is so oppressive. Pharah is like, does so much damage, it's splash damage, she can boop, and she's 20 feet in the air, and I can't hit her, even though she's like tantalizingly close. I just almost hit her every time, but then she can kill me in 2 hits, so I hate it. And I feel like a lot of times I feel like I'm the only one trying to get her. It's also an ego thing, because, you know, if I can kill a Pharah as a projectile hero, then like, I'm automatically the most goated. But yeah, Pharah's down there. Reaper, not really a huge concern for me, because he's kind of a big dude. Soj, not a concern. Soldier, not a concern. Sombra, I get spawn camped. Sombra, like, if I see a Sombra on the enemy team, I am expecting to get spawn camped. Like, I don't even, like, that's in my head as soon as there's a Sombra on the enemy team. I'm like, there is a very high possibility I'm getting spawn camped this game. Sometimes they're not that bad. Like, sometimes I can kind of chase them off. But a lot of times it'll just be like, freaking virus, like, I'm at half health, virus gun, boom, dead. Literally don't even get to react in time. But yeah, if there's a Sombra on the enemy team, I have in good faith that I'm probably going to get spawn camped, which is not fun. Because people don't really care when you get spawn camped instead. Symmetra, even lower than Pharah. I hate playing against Symmetra so much. I have ranted endlessly about this before. But basically the things I don't like are the turrets, because you have to 180 turn her completely around to destroy the turrets, and they take like 2 or 3 hits or something. Takes up so much time to get rid of them. They slow you down. They do kind of a lot of damage if there's all of them there. Just the slowdown is really, really bad. I don't even know if they do a lot of damage, it's just annoying. The noise is really bad. They're like running straight towards you with that little beam, and then they get charged up like all the way. And then they just like, the beam just like deletes all your health. Like, I don't know, I just hate it. Like, I see people saying, like, I see people complaining on Reddit, like, Symmetra is so bad right now and the devs have not done anything about it. And I'm like, good. Good. I hope they don't do anything about it. I'm glad that I never ever see her. She's annoying. Next question. Is this list exclusively gameplay-wise? Does the character or lore affect the rank? This is kind of gameplay-wise. This is just like my opinions of the character when I see them on the enemy team. But yeah, that's, so it does take gameplay into account, but it's also just my opinion on how I feel when I'm fighting them. Okay. Torb. I'm not really excited to see Torb, usually, because the turrets are pretty annoying. And I hate, like, the random... He's kind of one of those spammy characters, you can just kind of get a headshot sometimes. But that's not really a huge concern on Zen, because I'm pretty far away. Because Torb likes to stay in his backline, I think. And I like to stay in my backline, so... Overall, not the biggest concern. But the turret's pretty annoying. Tracer... Another spawn campy character who can delete my entire health bar in one clip. This character will spawn camp me. I can't hit her, so very annoying. Sometimes I can. Sometimes I can fight back a little bit more than I can fight back Sombra. But this is still a character who will spawn camp me, and there is nothing anyone can do to stop that. Except maybe like Kiriko Suzu or something, but... Tracer will spawn camp me, and she will insta-kill me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Venture... Venture doesn't target me, but Venture will combo me and destroy me before I can react. So, not the most fun. So, maybe that's changed with the patch notes from today, but from my experience, if I see Venture in my face, I can't do anything about it. They will just, like, freaking destroy me immediately. I'm usually kind of excited to see a Widow on the enemy team. Because, like, I would say 7 times out of 10, maybe 6 times, maybe half the time, I don't know. It's a significant amount where I can just out headshot her. Where I can just, like, load up my volley, peek around the corner, let it rip, and then boom, dead. No more Widow. Like, obviously she could easily freaking blast my brains out immediately, like, not even any warning. But... but I don't know, it's just so fun to out headshot a Widow. I don't know. That's such a hobby. I'm excited for the opportunity to do that. Diva... I'm really never that excited to see a Diva on the enemy team. You know, as a support, tanks are not really... I would hope that I'm never in the face of a tank. But Diva just, like, so punishing if I'm ever a little bit out of position. Not fun. Not fun. Doom. I don't really run into Dooms very much. I don't know. I can't really remember what it's like fighting against a Doom. I'm gonna put him there, though. I don't really know. JQ's kind of the same thing. I don't really have a major problem. I feel like my opinion for Malga is not unpopular. Absolutely awful to play against. Like, does not die. Just destroys anyone. Requires a huge amount of coordination to get around. Just want to say hi, hope you have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, appreciate it. Hope you have a good evening. Doom makes me nervous. Yeah, I mean, I have run into a good Doom or two, but I'm not, I don't know. I feel like I haven't wanted to rip my hair out because of a Doom on the other team. Mauga, definitely though. Mauga definitely makes me want to, like, throw my computer across the room. Arisa's not really a huge concern for me. She can't... I don't think she can cleanse my Discord at all, so it's not that difficult for me. She's a really big target, so it's easy to hit her. I don't know if Fortify cleanses Discord. I haven't really paid attention to that. The only thing is that her ult is really hard for me to get out of, obviously, because I'm so slow, no movement abilities, no nothing. So, if I'm like kind of lowish health, if I'm like maybe half health and I'm right, and I'm like unfortunately right there, then I'm like insta-dead. But otherwise I'm not super concerned about seeing an Orisa on the other team. Ramatra, not a problem. Rhine, not really a problem. He's another kind of big guy that I can just like Discord and throw my balls at him since he's just kind of a big dude. Can't cleanse my Discord. No problem. Hog. I don't like seeing Hog on the enemy team. I hate how long the range on the hook is. Like, oh my god. It's so annoying. Luckily, I can kind of survive it now, but I get so annoyed whenever I get hooked. Because I feel like I'm far away, and if I could like peek out of cover or something, and then boom, get hooked from across the whole entire capture point. It's so annoying. I do not like fighting a Hog. Plus he's got like the damage reduction during the sippy, the vape, whatever. Not a fan, not a fan. Sigma, not a problem. Monkey, it's kind of another ugh. Because as Zen, there's not much I can do against the Monkey, dude. Like, what am I gonna do? Monkey freaking, like, Monkey jumps on me? What am I gonna do? Literally, like, I could just taking cover is the only thing I can do. I can't, like, run away because I'm so slow. I have no movement abilities. You know, I just have to kind of be near my team and, like, get behind cover and hope that somebody else scares him off. He puts down the shield, so I can't Discord. I can't shoot him. Not much I can do against Monkey. Ball. Ball is not a huge concern for me. I kind of like just like kicking him around like he's a soccer ball. Not a huge concern. Czar, I'm not excited. Because Czar's got a long beam, and I don't know if she's much faster than me, but if I'm like within range, then I'm not getting out of there. Plus the bubbles are pretty annoying. But that's just a general thing, it's not really a Zen specific thing. But yeah. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Yeah. Always excited for a Zen battle. A lot of these other characters I don't find myself being targeted by. Or bothered by, usually. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's not much else to say. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, so I have my other tier lists, but I don't know if they're kind of long, kind of a lot of things. I don't know if anybody really cares to see that. I don't really know if there's kind of any other tier lists, Overwatch related tier lists I want to do. I don't really care about the meta or anything like that, so I'm probably gonna end it here. Tomorrow is Friday, which means Ace Attorney over on the Eclipse channel, which you will find in my recommended channels on my channel. So tune in for that. It's gonna be the finale of the Ace Attorney trilogy. So if you've been following along, you're gonna want to see that. Tune in. But yeah, I think on Saturday maybe I will stream. I haven't decided what yet, but maybe I'll stream. I'll let you guys know. Follow my Twitter for updates. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Hit the bell so you don't miss any future streams. You can join my Discord server, which I think is linked in the description. Like the stream if you enjoyed. And thank you for stopping by, chatting, lurking, all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!